morning and good morning. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Okay, so I know I told y'all I was gonna be late today, so my meeting is moved to Thursday. So we're gonna be on time today. Okay, so tomorrow, I will have to move my meeting back. Move my show back because I'll be in a meeting at 11 a.m. Okay. So thank you guys for your patience. Good morning to everyone. Happy hump day to everybody. I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning. It's kind of chilly outside, so I hope you guys are bundling up. All right. It's cold outside. Ain't no more shorts now. Okay. Ain't no more shorts. I gotta put them shorts up, put them legs up, honey. Y'all better put on some jogging suits and some sweaters. Okay. This is sweater weather. So I hope you guys are bundling up because it is cold. All right, but let's get into our show because we have one. Again, happy hump day to everyone. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's say our good mornings and let's jump on into this show because we have some great topics to get into. So my top flight Rose is in the building. Thank you, my top flight mod Rose, for being here. Denise Slay is here. Good morning. Erica Butler is here. Lisa Bell is in the building. Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, team. Lori Eden is here. Cassandra D is here. Greatness Love is in the building. Thanks for being here. Deborah Johnson. Kim Swinson is here. Delilah T is here. Felicia is here. Let's see. Deborah Banks. Good morning. Good morning. B. Weiser is here. Sylvia Blow is here. Verdi Tulu Taylor is in the building. Lana Thomas is here. Valerie Rayleigh is here. Sheila Washington is here. Juju World is here. Tammy Fox is here. Shirley Terry is here. CC said it is in the building. Hey, good morning, ma'am. Angela Kelly is here. Shirley Terry, Mrs. Washington is here. Miss Tiff DeGrasse. Okay, that's a new name. Good morning. April RN, Virgo. If y'all need a good RN in your life, go ahead and holler at April. She got you. God's chosen angel is here. Angie B is here. Alan Ford is here. Yes, I had to put my toes in and sweater on. Yes, ma'am. Okay, you want to be out here coughing. All right, this weather has changed. We changed. The weather has changed. Carolyn Sharp is here. Good morning. Nikki B is here. Kelly Davis is here. All right, so good morning, everybody. Good morning. Let's go ahead and jump on into our show. Everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. You guys know we do politics first, okay? Then we jump into the mess. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. All right. Simple Mom Family TV. I see you, love. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. Okay. I see you, Ronnie. Good morning. Good morning. All right. So Hood Ratchet TV, according to them, said that Trump says that layoffs will target Democrat-oriented employees. That sounds like that might be illegal, right? Can he just focus on the Democrats as far as laying people off? What the hell is that? All right. Now, it said that y'all President Donald Trump, honey, says that he expects to authorize a large number of federal employees, emphasizing that those affected will primarily be Democrat-oriented. That's, yeah, okay. So they asked during the press conference how many layoffs he planned to approve. Trump responded that it'll be a lot and it'll be Democratic-oriented. Said that he did not specify which departments or agencies would be impacted or provide an estimated total. Okay. Says that the remark comes as his administration continues an extensive review of federal staffing levels and agency budgets. Now, officials have not yet released a formal list of positions or sectors under consideration for reductions. What do y'all think about that? They love the background. Thank you so much. What do y'all think about that? Okay, that sounds very discriminatory to focus on just the Democrats. What about the Republicans? Can y'all lay off some of them too? I mean, let's make this shit fair. We can't just be over here with the Democrats and, let's make it level. Let's level that shit out. If you're going to be laying off folk, let's make it across the board. All right. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into what he had to say, child, because he is the most ignorant person. It says, how many layoffs? That's the question. How many layoffs have you authorized? Trump responded by saying it'll be a lot and it'll be Democrat oriented. Let's get into it so y'all can hear it straight from his mouth.
Russell Vogt said the reductions in force have begun related to this shutdown. How many layoffs have you authorized for this first round, and from which agencies?
And it'll be Democrat-oriented because we figure, they started this thing, so they should be Democrat-oriented. It'll be a lot, and we'll announce the numbers over the next couple of days, but it'll be a lot of people, all because of the Democrats. I mean, they want to give $1.5 trillion to people that came to the country illegally. More important than that.
Russell Vogt said the reductions in force have begun related to this shutdown. How many layoffs have you authorized for this first round, and from which agencies?
And it'll be Democrat-oriented because we figure, they started this thing, so they should be Democrat-oriented. It'll be a lot, and we'll announce the numbers over the next couple of days, but it'll be a lot of people, all because of the Democrats. I mean, they want to give $1.5 trillion to people that came to the country illegally. More important than that.
What are your thoughts on that? That's some discrimination like a mother sucker. If that's not a reason to impeach his ass, I don't know what it is. I mean, why would you only focus on laying off Democrats because they wanted to give $1 trillion elsewhere? What about you raising tariffs? Wouldn't that have a lot to do with Republicans? You are a Republican. Shit. He needs to be out of office as soon as possible. That's ASAP, because this cannot be legal. This cannot be right. And the people that are standing behind him and voting to have only focusing more of their layoffs on the Democrats, I don't feel like that's fair. I don't feel like that's constitutional. I don't feel like that is legal for them to do. Somebody definitely need to speak up on that. And they definitely need to get some impeachment papers started here, because this shit here is getting worse and worse and worse. If not already, federal employees already experiencing layoffs. The shutdown has already caused a lot of people's survival to be at risk. It's crazy. And they still have not come up with any type of answers as to when the shutdown will be over. They're headed into November. You guys, we've already been talking about people who receive food stamps or any type of federal funding. You will not be getting any of that in the month of November. Think about how people are going to survive. A lot of people are paycheck to paycheck. A lot of people, most of everybody under the sound of my voice are probably one paycheck away from not being able to survive, which is why I keep saying save, get some side hustles. Think about how you're going to survive if something happened. If you lose your job today, let's be realistic. If you lose your job today, will you be able to survive? And how long will you be able to survive if you lose your job today? Think about that. That's something to think about. And the person that we have in office does not have a heart for the people. You got to have a heart for the people in order to lead a person. You can't be a leader. You cannot be a leader if you don't have a heart for people. Trump does not have a heart for people. He is more of he's making this more of a dictatorship versus trying to figure out how he can help everyone across the board. You can't just go in there because you're a Republican. You can't just only be in favor of the Republicans. You also have to make it fair to where the Democrats can also survive in this situation. Like this sucks. It really sucks. Okay. And these fools standing behind him, this one over here smiling like, yeah, we agree. That's some bullshit. So let's continue. We have to show these things so you guys can be aware of what's going on in this world, honey, because it's a lot. I'm always checking to see. I want to know what the hell is going on. I didn't used to be so political, but with this person being in office and the way the world is going right now, you got to keep your ears to the streets on what's going on, because Trump will slip some shit by you if you're not paying attention. Now, Hunter Biden, let's go ahead and share this. All right. It's a praying time, y'all. It's a praying time. That's what old people always say, honey. And they are indeed correct. Let's get into it. Shout out to Neighborhood Talk and shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. Hunter Biden breaks his silence on his pardon from his father, okay, Joe Biden, former President Joe Biden, and slams obsessed Donald Trump. He says that I would have been a revenge target. I realize how privileged I am. So had his father not stepped in and pardoned him, he definitely would have been up shit's creek. Okay. Let's continue. All right. So Hunter Biden breaks his silence on his pardon from Joe Biden, which is his father, and said the former President Joe Biden, and slams obsessed Donald Trump. He said, I've said this before, that my dad would have pardoned me if Trump had not won. Says, and the reason that he would not have pardoned me is because I was certain that in a normal circumstance of the appeals, said that I would have won. Said Donald Trump went and changed everything, and it changed everything. And I don't think that I need to make much of an argument about why it changed everything. He says, and I don't think that he's even close to being finished with his revenge tour and his absolute obsession with my dad. He goes on to say that I think that it would have made me like a, is that ass? Make like ass kind of the easy. That don't make sense. Sir, can you not write? Target just to intimidate and not to just impact me, but to impact my entire family into silence. He says, in a way, that's not as easy for me to do because to do me, that don't make sense. This fool cannot write. And I promise y'all I'm reading word for word. He said, I realize how privileged I am. I realize how lucky I am. I realize that I got something that almost no one would have gotten. He says, but I'm incredibly grateful for it. And I have to say that I don't think that it requires me to make much of a detailed argument for why it was the right thing to do, at least from my dad, from his perspective. So he is happy that his father was able to step in and pardon him because he was facing a lot of time for weapons he was not supposed to have, some drugs and all this other shit he was facing. Okay. Yeah. So it said that, of course, y'all know past president pardoned Joe Biden pardoned 5 members of his family during his final minutes in office. Okay. So what else was he going to do? Because child, if he was waiting on Trump to do it, that shit would have been null and void. All right. Null and void. Trump only helped people that he liked. So Joe Biden's son, Hunter Biden, would have been sitting his ass in prison for a very, very long time had his father not, pardoned him before he was up out of there. So let's continue on. Child, that was a lot. All right, so let's get into this topic. We're going to be off politics here in a second, guys, because I don't really like doing politics, but I'm really trying to expand my show. So we'll see, honey. We'll see. All right, so according to Atlanta Black Star, said that Trump fires 2 federal prosecutors who opposed fraud against Letitia James. He really wants her to go down bad. He really wants her to go down bad. So anybody that fight against him, when they see something is right or wrong and see something wrong that he's doing and they fight against him, he go for the jugular, honey. So let's get into it. So the Trump administration has fired 2 federal prosecutors in Virginia, Christian Byrd and Elizabeth Busey, who opposed pursuing criminal charges against New York Attorney General Letitia James, according to a Justice Department source. Now, their dismissal follow other recent ousters in the Eastern District of Virginia, including former interim U.S. Attorney Erica Sabert and National Security official Michael Ben-Ari. Says that the office is now led by Lindsay Halligan, a former Trump lawyer who recently brought charges against James and ex-FBI Director James Comey. Let's go ahead and get into the next slide here. Says that actor Robert De Niro says that I like what Letitia James is doing. Said that she's fighting back and she's saying, F you, I'm sorry, this is where we all are. He said that she's saying that this is it. I will not be taken down by this person, and I am not afraid of him. God bless her for that. So let's get into what Robert De Niro had to say.
I like what Letitia James is doing. She's fighting back. She's saying, fuck you. I'm sorry. This is where we are. She's saying, this is it. I will not be taken down by this person. I am not afraid of him. And God bless her for that. Mm-hmm. And that's how other people have to be. I saw a thing about ICE going in and getting some lady, a black woman who was saying, she was really on. I was on the news. I was watching it yesterday. Somebody sent it to me. Mm-hmm. She laid it in. And those ICE guys, they knew that she was right. And they better not mess with her. And that's what you need. People who are saying, I've had enough of this. And we've all had enough. It's right in front of us. People have to stand up, do it nicely, peacefully, and all that. You don't want to give him an excuse to do what we all say he could. I like what Letitia James is doing. She's fighting back.
Hey, so there you go. It's unfortunate that thank you for Robert De Niro for stepping up and speaking against Trump. We love that. Anybody that can speak up against Trump, it don't matter, honey, if you red, yellow, black, or white. We definitely need people who are not afraid to speak up. But Trump is the type of person who likes to come back at you when he see that you're trying to tell him when he's wrong. He's much more of a dictatorship than a president. I just see that. And I feel like he really needs to be out of office. It's unfortunate that we have to endure 4 years of his ass in office with the bullshit. Like, we are only in year one. Year one, honey. We still got 3 more to go. So y'all stay prayed up, honey, because Lord have mercy. Okay? Lord have mercy. Let's continue on. Let's continue on. Shout out to the 177 watching. All right, so according to Neighborhood Talk, it says that Kendrick Perkins makes a joke about Percocet during ESPN's Sports Center broadcast. He said that what you need an ibuprofen for when you can have a perk. Yeah, I don't think you should be saying that, especially on national television. But let's get into what he had to say.
You ready for this one?
God.
What you need ibuprofen for when you can have a perk?
The lean back.
Comfortable for that. She's like, what?
I literally can't stand you, and I love you. Coming up. Well done.
You ready for this one?
God.
What you need ibuprofen for when you can have a perk?
She was very uncomfortable. Yeah. She was very uncomfortable. Like, why would you say that on national television? Y'all know that's like the new thing now where people out here popping perks, okay? It's in rap songs now. It's just like, oh my God, why would you need a ibuprofen when you could just pop a perk? Really? That was very much so inappropriate, okay? That was very inappropriate. And she was very, very uncomfortable with that. Right. Y'all know they understand. They in the rap songs now, Percocet. Like, that's not a flex. Like, people are getting addicted to Percocets. Like, no. People are out of here. Like, people are losing their lives over taking Percocets and gummies and all these other things that they're taking now, mushrooms and all that. They mixing all this stuff together. And they're making it seem like Percocet is like the thing now. Hell no. Hell no. So for him to say that on national television, like, sir, that was very inappropriate. Okay. Kendrick Perkins. Just because your last name is Perkins, anybody want to be out here popping no damn perks. All right. Sit your ass down somewhere. Moving right along. Let's get into some Chris Brown. And this right here, I didn't want to laugh about it, but let's get into this Chris Brown and Kevin Mccall news. We talked about him yesterday saying he was on EBT because Chris Brown wouldn't pay him. Young Thug said, hey, man, let me go ahead and shoot you this $25,000 so you can go ahead and shut it up because you're doing too much. You slobbering and crying on people's podcasts and whatnot. Chris Brown has since responded. All right. Now, I went and looked at some of the songs that he wrote. One of the most prevalent songs, one of the most important songs that Chris has on his roster is Deuces. Y'all remember the song Deuces, okay? I love the song Deuces, all right? Yeah, but Kevin Mccall did help write the song Deuces, which did win a Grammy as well for Chris Brown. So people are asking, where your money at, sir? He might need to check with whoever he's writing up under, if he's signed to a label or whoever, and see where all his money is going. Because, sir, you should not be. Because Deuces got a Grammy. You should be forever getting a check just from Deuces alone. He has a catalog of 48 songs, Kevin Mccall does, that he's written for other artists. I went and looked him up. I said, that's impressive. Most of the songs that he's written was for Chris Brown, okay? So he be over the pen, all right? And he also had a rap verse in Deuces as well. So Chris Brown seemingly responds to Kevin Mccall crying about being on EBT after Young Thug offered him $25K and said Chris would probably donate too. Said that you know what's funnier than a troll, a broke one. So allegedly, Chris Brown and Kevin Mccall fell out. I read that Kevin Mccall made some type of inappropriate comment about Chris Brown's daughter, and he did not like that, which is why one of the reasons that he chose not to fool with him anymore. So I'm pretty sure if Chris owed him money, I hope he would pay him because he is good for it. But yeah, Kevin Mccall, this is what Chris Brown had to say to you. He said, remember this, you can't walk across a burnt bridge. Y'all know what that means, honey. When you burn your bridge, that's it. He says, and you know what's funnier than a troll? A broke one. So Chris don't have any type of feeling for what you had to say or anything to do with you, Kevin Mccall. He's pretty much telling you that bridge has been burned, honey. You burned that bridge with me. We will never ever work together again. As soon as you mentioned his child, that was it. Okay, y'all know he has a daughter. I think her name is Royal or something like that. And Kevin Mccall made an inappropriate comment as related to Chris's daughter. So he was like, nigga, it's up and stuck from here. I ain't got shit else for you. All right. So let's get into it. So here, Bryson Tiller was invited on the Breezy tour with Chris Brown, and as a I guess gift to Chris Brown, he brought him a new car. Okay, a very expensive car. Okay, Chris already got like 4-5 of them mugs anyway. But you know, what's one more Lambo in the garage? Okay, so he bought him a brand new Lambo as a thank you gift for inviting him on tour. I like Bryson Tiller. He has some really good music. He's very talented, so I do like him and I listen to his music as well. But yeah, so Kevin McCall says that at Bryson Tiller, I told you, little bro, said crazy light-skinned ninjas got the best bussy. How you know? The hell? Said that he got you hooked now too. Said that ish is fire though. He said that now I'm hot. She said, why won't he divorce me? Then he does the laughing emojis. Then he puts the rainbow. He says hashtag gay pride paperwork party soon. So is he alluding to the fact that he wants to sue Chris Brown for maybe some money that he owes him? That's what it's giving. Good luck. Because I hope you got some money for attorneys. If you on EBT, like what type of money you got to go after Chris Brown? Because you got to have some good lawyers because he definitely going to fight for his. All right. So let's get into, again, what Kevin McCall had to say about being at his lowest point.
I think it's a game, bro.
Testimony.
Why the fuck? Get in on it.
I witnessed it.
He finna be in here and
Why the
tell
fuck I got an EBT card? And this is at Breezy, bro, and made 90 whatever the million, and it say KKKKK Mac. Can I get 25,000 for them four songs I owe you, bro? I just want to leave, bro.
Leading up to who he is.
I'm not even tripping though. I got an EBT card, my nigga. Like what the fuck? I can't even get nothing, bro, man. Y'all want to see me cry in here, so y'all can think I'm a bro.
Fuck, nigga.
That ain't fair.
Hey,
I'm on EBT, bro.
hey,
That's why.
hey, look, bro.
Calm down, bro.
I'm on EBT, smack. Look, say my name, bro. That shit is better. I had to go up in that by my face with a mask, like COVID, bro.
Don't act like every had no motherfucking EBT card.
On the set, that nigga had an EBT card.
Man, I might get an EBT. I walk in the building and look at me crazy.
Let me tell you
This, I think it's a game, bro.
Testimony.
my name. On the set, everybody gonna go through problems, bro. See, my thing is with you though, cause like he was saying, you are talented. You are out here. You are a producer. You are a singer. You are a songwriter. You are all of those things. You're still a father, even if you still haven't seen your kids in 10 years. You're still all of those things. But what we should be doing is leaving the past to pass. You feel me? Moving forward, and forward motion is a thing. You feel me? Working on yourself and moving forward, and you can only see what's in your future is a thing. We can't sit here and hold on to all of that was the past and trying to see who owe you.
Child, Chris ain't checking for him. Now I found a video. They just released another video where Chris clapped back at him. Hold on. Move down. Because Chris was like, yeah, nah, it's never gonna be us again, honey. No. You done pissed Chris off. So they just released another video where hold on. The hell? Y'all give me a second. There you go. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the video where Chris was trolling Kevin McCall. I'm about to say Chris McCall, Kevin McCall. All right, Chris is not checking for him at all. I found this video. I was like, Chris. So it said that this is the last time that Chris Brown responded back to his former songwriter Kevin McCall by buying new cars. Now, this came out 2016. This is the last time that he's ever said anything to Kevin McCall. All right. So, and y'all know Chris Brown is hella funny too. Let's get into it.
Good. And I thought about something. If this wrote all these songs that he claiming he wrote, why he ain't write no more? Oh, wait. This is just one part of my house. This is life before K-Mac and life after K-Mac. Man, I'm gonna stop playing with this. Thank you, K-Mac. I bought this with your money. I bought this with your money. I bought this with your money. I was thinking about giving you this, but I bought this with your money too. I bought that with your money. That's the only one on the West Coast. Oh, I bought that one with your money too. I took a shit and then I bought this car. He's looking at you so disappointed, bro. You look whack as fuck. Hey, bro, I got you, my nigga. I got this Christmas change up. I got you this. Do your thing. Shout out to Ray J. We got you what's coming, K-Man. I just left rehearsal getting ready for this tour. And I just thought I should just keep being petty. So you know what I did? I went and bought a car. Not for K-Mac, but I bought one. Yeah, I just got mad. I was like, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to just keep using your money, K-Mac. I'm going to keep using your money. Hey, you see that? Thank you, bro. I appreciate all this hard work you did.
So that's the song Deuces that he wrote. That Kevin McCall actually wrote. He owned
Hey, K-Mac, you don't want to do your part?
No.
Oh, all right. Keep going.
Oh, that's hella petty. That is hella petty.
No.
Just woke up.
Chris, that was not nice, Chris. Okay. Damn, he got a fleet of cars, don't he? It must be nice to wake up like, I'm just go buy a car today. Damn. I do feel like they need to talk it out. I mean, y'all are adults. If the man did, and he did help you write Deuces, because I did see he is credited on the song. He actually rapped on the song. If y'all seen the video, I went back and checked. I was like, let me go look, let me do my homework. And he indeed did help write Deuces. So, I mean, it's only right that you shoot the man some money. Like, Young Thug should not have to go into his till and give this man no $25,000. This man helped you win a Grammy for that song. And he is credited for writing 48 other songs in addition to Deuces. So, get a man some money. Shit. Y'all hugging this shit out and get this man. I don't know. I am not as petty like that to see someone like crying and snotting and carrying on saying, hey, I'm on EBT and I helped this person get somewhere. And you know what I'm saying? Granted, he shouldn't have said nothing about his child. Okay. Because that would make a bitch fly off on you. But Chris, come on now. You better than this. You are better than this. All right. Damn. Let's move on. Child. Oh, that is just horrible. I hate to see people fighting like that. That's just not it. But let's get into Adrian Bronner out here kissing and telling. I don't like biatch ass ninjas that do that. Like, if you sleep with somebody, why you gotta be posting who you slept with and who was better in bed and who gave you this? I just don't like that. I feel like you're a bitch ass person for doing something like that as a grown ass man. Like, stop kissing and telling. All right, but shout out to Neighborhood Talk. Adrian Bronner posts a toxic test claiming that Ruby Rose, Britt Eady, y'all know who Britt Eady is, honey, from Real Housewives of Atlanta, and Yasmin Lopez gave him the best sex of his life, and he claims that he regrets dating Carly Red. I didn't even know he dated her. Let's get into it, child. Ooh, let's get into his list, honey. I do not like when people talk kiss and tell. That's too much. All right, keep that shit in the closet. Let's get into it. Hey y'all, say I love the petty. LOL. I love Chris Breezy. Chris Brown he's hilarious. He's hilarious and hella petty. Y'all just saw it. So let's get into his toxic test. Honest only. Okay. So he says that up to 5 asses. I guess that's what that is per question from top to bottom. He says that 1. Adrian Bronner is asked these questions and he's answering. He says, who gave you the best sex of your life? All right. He says 1, Miss Chanel. 2, Ruby Rose. 3, Yasmin Lopez. 4, Britt Eady. Britt Eady made the list. Y'all know who Britt Eady is. 5, who is this? Double Dose Twins. So he was messing with somebody that was twin child. So number 2 says, who gave you the worst sex of your life? He says, at nobody. I like to do all the work. Well, I'm mad at that. Okay. Women, we ain't gonna be mad at somebody who love to do all the work, right? All right. So number 3 says, who gave you the best head of your life? All right. Says 1, Miss Chanel. 2, who is that? Cheyenne Jacobs. I don't know who that is. 3, Entice Works. 4, is Trey Jewel. I don't know who that is. 4, Somebody Doll. I don't know who that is. 5, Somebody Doll. All right. So 4, who gave you the worst head of your life? He says, I don't think I ever had a bad bitch of head or a bad batch of head in my life. That's what he's saying. So number 5 says that who do you wish you were still in a relationship with? The same people we just named. Okay. all the same people we just named. Number 6, who do you wish you never been in a relationship with? He says Carly Red. Wow. Damn, Carly. So y'all know who Carly Red is from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. All right. So it said that who was the one person that you cheated on everybody with? Mimi Walker. I don't know who that is. Says that who do you want back? It's So Treasure. I don't know who that is. Said that why would somebody ask this? Whose ass did you eat? What? He said that I'd be too drunk, so I don't know. So you're admitting to chomping on the booty brownies. We're gonna say it that way for YouTube's sake. So he said he was too drunk to remember who booty brownies he was over here chomping on. Child. He said that who ate your booty brownies? Oh, he says Miss Chanel and Boss Lady Kelly. Child, why y'all kissing and telling? No. I hope y'all brushed y'all teeth like an extra 5 minutes after he told this shit, because I don't know. And 2, I don't know no straight men that like a woman munching on the booty brownies. Let's just go ahead and say that. So Adrian Bronner, you might want to come on up out the closet a little bit, because they say the straight men don't like that. Okay, straight men don't like you at the back door area, especially chomping, because that's something that the other people like. But let's move on, child, because I about threw it right there. Yeah. All right, so let's talk about Marvin Winans. We got an update. I'm sick of him. Now, the woman that he embarrassed at the church house down there, she has come out to speak. I feel like he might have got to her and say, hey, look, the people are tearing me up online. I need you to do some type of video to help clear my name, because baby, they eating me down online over there. So she has spoken up. All right, she's spoken up, and Marvin Winans has also spoken up as well, because y'all know they've been shredding his ass for the last couple of days since he embarrassed her. So since you guys, let's go ahead, for those of you that may have forgotten or may not have seen the video, we got to refresh your memory, and then we're going to get into what she had to say. Child, oh Lord, yeah, this eating butt. I don't know why people are saying that eating booty like groceries is like a new thing now. I can't get down with that. That is a style or a trend that Caramel will never be down with. All right, hell no. All right, I ain't about to have my braces out here green. Fuck that. All right, so let's get into it. Shout out to the Shade Room. This is what Marvin Winans had to say.
McCoy, giving faith and stand in unity with the vision of perfecting church of sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and receiving the blessings to come to all that participated.
Now that's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna work on the other 800.
Well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
I, Roberta McCoy, giving faith.
All right, so let's get into what she had to say. I feel like they made her. I feel like they made her do some type of video to clean this shit up. Okay. I'm sorry if you talk to me that way and you embarrass me in front of the church. I'm not doing a video on your behalf, but we're just not gonna do that. But she did, so let's get into it. Let's get into what she had to say. All right, child, how much they paid you? All right, so they said Marvin Winans and the church member actually speaks out. Okay, let's go ahead and get into what she had to say. Then we're gonna hear what Marvin had to say.
That viral video,
Right.
he did not rebuke you.
He absolutely did not rebuke me.
did.
Now, there's a difference. There was a correction, because let me clearly state that Pastor gave instruction on the lines to get into.
I was calling because the whole church was giving, and it was our day of giving, and the whole church was coming, and we didn't want people standing, the mothers and all that, so I was calling them by increments. And we had someone that had given out of before, and I corrected it, and I told everybody to listen and come when you call, and that's all that was.
And in that viral video,
Right.
he did not rebuke you.
He absolutely did not rebuke me. Now, there's a difference. There was a correction, because let me clearly state that Pastor gave instruction on the lines to get into.
I was calling because the whole church was giving, and it was our day of giving, and the whole church was coming, and we didn't want people standing, the mothers and all that, so I was calling them by increments. And we had someone that had given out of before, and I corrected it, and I told everybody to listen and come when you call, and that's all that was.
And in that viral
What do y'all think about this? I feel like some people in the church, the deacons, or maybe even Pastor Marvin Winans might have come to her and say, "Hey, I need you to do a video and speak out on this because they are really tearing me up online. I need you to explain this and let the people know. I did not openly rebuke you nor embarrass you or anything like that. I mean, you were out of order, and I probably need you to say that because my image is much more important than yours." That's what it gives. So she's sitting her ass up here like, "Oh yeah, I was out of order. I didn't do what he told me to do." That's not what the video looked like to me. It looked like you were giving from the heart. You really didn't have the other 800. You were trying to give the little 1,000 or whatever you gave. And he openly embarrassed you in front of the entire congregation. And now you sitting on the whole, what is this, the LaSalle show, speaking on his behalf to make everybody maybe look at you as the person that was wrong versus him. It's giving a blame shift to me for a little bit. That's what it's giving. Is that what it's giving y'all? I don't understand. One more time.
Viral video.
Right.
He did not rebuke you.
He absolutely did not rebuke me. Now, there's a difference. There was a correction because let me clearly state that Pastor gave instruction on the lines to get into.
I was calling because the whole church was giving, and it was our day of giving, and the whole church was coming, and we didn't want people standing, the mothers and all that, so I was calling them by increments. And we had someone that had given out of before, and I corrected it, and I told everybody to listen and come when you call, and that's all that was.
It seems a little coerced. I'm sorry. To me, it just feels a little coerced that she would come out and, "Oh yeah, he did not openly rebuke me. He did not." And then the way he's explaining it just still does not make me feel better about the situation. I feel like it was out of line. I feel like he definitely openly rebuked her for not giving $2,000 when she did not have that to give. Now, maybe she shouldn't have gone up there. Maybe you shouldn't have got in the line, or maybe I don't know. Maybe you don't understand how he was trying to orchestrate this giving moment that he was trying to do that particular Sunday, but to still, say what he said to her in the tone that he said it, I feel like it was done. I feel like it was done in poor taste. All right. But if she didn't feel any conviction by it, then I'm not going to care more than you. If you like to be openly embarrassed in church and you still going to continue to go there and still go up there and give your money, honey, then continue to do it. I can never care more than you if you enjoy being embarrassed in that way. And Marvin Winans, you got to work on your delivery. All right. Love and kindness is how he's drawn us, not in that type of attitude. Okay. He draws you with love and kindness. I ain't see no love in that, and I damn sure didn't see no kindness. But let's move on. Okay. If she like it, I love it, child. If you love being embarrassed, child, stay right on up over there and keep giving all your money and keep being openly rebuked. All right. Because that's exactly what that was. Moving right along. Brian McKnight, honey, Brian McKnight gets told off, and I love it, by DJ Quick. I said, come on through here, DJ Quick. This is what we need for the good people, especially Brian McKnight with his anal ass. I'm so sick of him. I can't take him. I don't listen to him. He ain't on my iPod. If he come on in my car, I'm turning it. I'm there with Brian McKnight. All right, so DJ Quick commented on a TMZ TV post on Instagram, all right, reacting to his former neighbor. So he said his former neighbor was Brian McKnight. October the 16th video. You guys remember when he came on gloating about an $8.8 million I guess some money he's supposed to be getting for a lawsuit, a legal victory as they called it, against his ex-wife Julie McKnight. Said the sensitive claims that Julie has spoken out, reporting through her Instagram story that the case, which was filed on July 17th of 2025, is currently pending versus a win for him through a Wake County, North Carolina clerk of Superior Court. So he's out here saying, "Oh yeah, I won this $8.8 million lawsuit against my ex-wife." She's saying, "Hell no, he didn't. It's still pending." But DJ Quick, okay, shares how he really feels about his former neighbor, Brian McKnight, following Brian McKnight's video claiming an $8.8 million lawsuit victory against his ex-wife. And let's go ahead and look at what DJ Quick has to say. So he says 8.8 million. So DJ Quick says that we were once neighbors. This is a weird dude with weird tendencies. And then he comes down here and says zesty. So he's saying that Brian McKnight is a little zesty, and he's seen some zestiness upon him because they were neighbors. What did you see? I might have to go ahead and DM him and say, what did you see Brian McKnight doing over there? And come on back over here and let y'all know. Okay. I ain't gonna tell nobody but my subscribers, DJ Quick. Okay. But he said he saw a little zestiness going on over there with Brian McKnight. Okay. Over there singing with his drawers on in the backyard, probably. That's probably what I'm talking about. With no shirt on. All right, with a little pipe smoking. But he said that they were once neighbors, and he said that this is a weird dude with weird tendencies. What kind of tendencies? I'm interested in to know what kind of tendencies those were. Now I got to be messy and find out. But that's what DJ Quick had to say. So thank you, the exclusive press, for that. Moving right along. Okay. All right. So somebody else is going off, child. Scrappy is arguing with Bambi's ex-boyfriend Rayface, and Rayface read him down and threatened Scrappy as well. So you might want to take that threat down because you be out here threatening folk. All right. So Scrappy has responded. We're gonna go ahead and get into it, child, because you know that's his baby mama. They getting along now, so now he's speaking up. Let's get into it, honey. All right, so here's Scrappy. Shout out to Live Bites. So little Scrappy calls out Bambi's ex, Rayface, a clout chaser. Rayface fires back by saying that Scrappy spoke on him first. So, child, they are arguing. The girls are fighting, honey. Emphasis on the girl.
Never met in my life. You know what I'm saying? So if you know, I always see like certain maybe, you know what I'm saying, clout chasers, some women that be clout chasers, you know what I'm saying? And that's all they is, clout chasing. You know what I'm saying? They chasing their tail. You feel what I'm saying? They running, chasing their tail, trying to get fame off saying my name. And it be cool for a minute, but then you like, bro, you a man. You a whole man. Like, ain't nowhere I'm finna go out here and be speaking on it I ain't never met before. I don't know about none of that, but telling you, I just stay in my lane, man. I keep my peace, and if something supposed to happen, it happen. You feel me? Like I stay tapped into God and tapped into the life. You know what I'm saying? To my life, I stay in. I don't even give a about what's going on with other people, what they doing, because it don't concern me. Never met in my life. You know what I'm saying? Unless God send me that way to help. Other than that, I ain't got nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like certain you're supposed to do as a man, bro. Like, a man can't be acting like no woman. You know what I'm saying? A man can't be doing interviews like women. You know what I'm saying? Saying people name that you never met before. You feel what I'm saying? In the interview, you say, man, you never even met before. I don't give a if it was his dad, her, who, bruh. You're not supposed to be out here talking about a man you ain't never met before. I know some people be trying to, get their name out there and get clout, but that ain't the way you do it. Now, if you know, like you done cross paths with him and talk, you know him a little bit, yeah, that cool, but all that little boy, well, I ain't on that. I ain't on unless.
All right, so Rayface responded, okay, where pretty much Scrappy was telling him to keep his name out of his mouth because you don't know him, you never met me, doing interviews like a little girl. So Rayface responds to Scrappy, said at the real Scrappy, so he added him so he would see it. Says that, boy, you a biatch, and I'll show you that you are a biatch. P-U-S-S ass boy, so stop speaking on me. And you've been speaking on me since I started effing your baby mama and taking care of your kids. And he called him a ussy boy, said to stop referencing me before I come see you. And I know exactly where you at, so stop playing with me, boy. Now, y'all know a grown-ass man don't like to be called no boy. And the fact that you talking about his kids, saying you taking care of his kids, now I do see videos of Scrappy with his kids all the time, all right? I do see him taking care of his kids. So now I feel like that was a little dig where you trying to bring his kids into that. And a grown-ass man don't like another man talking about his kids and stepping in trying to pretend like you daddy because you effing the baby mama, okay? So you done called him a ussy boy. You done said a lot, and you threatened him and said you're going to come see him. So when you say some shit like that, street lingo means bitch when, okay? What time you going to get here, okay? That's the type of time. Y'all know Scrappy, he's street boy. He will fight, okay? So you got to watch how you say things to people about people. I get it, you trying to clap back. And Rayface, I'm just going to say it. I do feel like he do be clout chasing a lot. The whole relationship with Bambi, I felt was strictly clout chasing. And the fact that he was running around saying he was dating Tommy from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and she was like, bitch, when? I got that. Hey, I played with you until I got that Rolex on my wrist, and then, bitch, I was skirting up out of there. So thank you for the Rollie. Now I gotta go. So it's given that you keep getting played, and you try to ride these girls back to get to the top, and it's just not working out for you. You did get a few, you did get a little season or two on Love and Hip Hop for fake dating Bambi when you had a whole girl and a whole family at home. But now you're coming for a little Scrappy who, is going to always respond to you if you call him out. And I really feel like he's going to clap back now since you mentioned his kids. This shit going to get worse. All right. So he continues. Let's continue. He said that this ninja, real Scrappy, called out Scrappy again, been speaking on me for a long time. Type in Rayface and Scrappy in YouTube. Says the nigga got 80 videos speaking on me, and I couldn't ever say ish when I was at Love and Hip Hop cause he is a biatch and would have got me cut. So he's like, look, I kept quiet so you wouldn't cut me off the show because that's all he wanted to do was be on the show anyway. Said he already was complaining about me and saying that he's not filming if I'm anywhere around. So shaking my head, boy, you a real ussy, and I need that fade ASAP. So he want to fight him. That's what I mean. You catch a fade, meaning you want to fight. Said that this ain't clout. Don't run now. So he's still coming for Scrappy. He's still going. Said that I met his new chick at Lifetime Gym in Buckhead while I was still with his baby mama. So I see why he's mad. So you're alluding to the fact you messed with his, okay. Said at Real Scrappy, said, you know this number, don't you, my boy? So he's putting the number up here. Damn. So I guess he's alluding to the fact he was calling Scrappy's now girlfriend when he saw her. This is so messy. Oh my God. I'll be spinning the block when Scrappy responds because I know he will. Let's continue. Child, that's a little love and hip hop drama. Okay. So now you guys know that food stamps will not be distributed in November. I've been seeing a lot of videos circulating online where a lot of people are admitting to crimes that they plan to commit. That's the dumbest shit ever. If you're going to loot, if you're going to steal out of a store, why do a video letting people know beforehand that that's what you plan to do if said food stamps are not loaded to your EBT card? This is the dumbest shit ever. It's going to be a lot of people going to jail. Okay? Yeah, you will. Because there are cameras on the Walmart to lock your ass up. You go up in there trying to steal some shit out of there. You better ask Devin Keith because he been barred from 2 of them, okay? I'm sorry, Devin Keith, that you had to catch a stray, but yes, honey, you can't even go to Walmart no more because you got to stick your fingers, all right? You will skip scanning. Remember, scan one and put the other one in your damn bucket or in the bag. He was on that shit. But so shout out to Islam Site, said that after a string of people went online bragging that they'll steal if their EBT/food stamps get cut, a Walmart worker says that she is not having it. She vowed to call the police on anyone caught stealing. She said that they're on speed dial, and I will call them, honey, and TI fashion expeditiously. So go up in there stealing. That's the craziest shit ever. This generation of people, I have never seen the dumbest people in my life commit crimes and then go on social media and make a video about it. You just admitted to the crime. So if they're looking for who did so-and-so, and all they got to do is go to social media and be like, oh, there's a video of them admitting it right here. Let's go pick them up. Let's get into this, child, because I'm going to show y'all videos. Y'all going to be like, what the hell? Is it that serious, Black people? Is it that serious that we are doing videos, committing crimes, and admitting to the shit? Let's get into this.
Let me tell you something. If you think that you better come up in here and steal from the Wally world because you ain't getting no food stamps, I'm gonna call the police on you. I'm gonna call. They're on speed dial. I'm gonna call them expeditiously. I don't care. I don't.
Okay, so that's your ass if you go up in there stealing.
Donald motherfucking Orange Man J. Trump. I'm gonna tell you just like this. What the fuck you mean? Who ain't getting that goddamn food stamps in goddamn November? Cause I'm getting my goddamn shit. I don't know about the rest of you motherfuckers, but I'm getting my shit. Cause I'm gonna tell you just like this on Jesus Lamar motherfucking Christ. I will be at motherfucking Walmart with my steel toes on and my motherfucking helmet, and I dare a bitch try to stop me from walking out that motherfucking store with my groceries. Baby, I'm 250 pounds solid. Baby, you want to see a human motherfucking bulldozer, baby? Because that's what the fuck I'm going to turn into. If you think you going to stop me from leaving out that goddamn store with my motherfucking monthly groceries that I get every goddamn month, I ain't bothering no goddamn body, okay? Why the fuck is y'all bothering me and my goddamn food? I'm just so tired of his big back, bald head, cradle cap having ass. Shaped like a motherfucking penguin any motherfucking way, albino motherfucking walrus looking ass. I'm sick of him. Like Donald motherfucking Orange Man J.
Baby, you going straight to jail with them steel toes and helmet on. I promise you. You're going to be led straight to that police car if you so much as go to that door with that fucking buggy, with all that stolen stuff up in there. Okay, you can do 100 videos, and you're right here admitting that this is what I'm talking about. Black people, some of the dumbest. This generation is some of the dumbest people I've ever seen in my life. You don't think that they're gonna really be watching now, knowing that the shutdown is people not getting food stamps with this whole shutdown in November. So they're gonna be really watching, okay? Oh yeah, they're gonna have extra police up in there. They're gonna be sitting back there in that little room watching the video. And as soon as your ass so much is roll right towards that door without going by that cash register, your ass gonna be in handcuffs. This is the dumbest shit ever. Let's continue.
I'm gonna tell y'all straight up like this. I just got that text that the link is definitely cut the fuck off for November. Y'all better stay the fuck out of my way in these stores. I'm walking out with carts and I'm not paying for shit. Trump, if you want motherfuckers start looting, it's gonna happen. Before my kids go broke in this bitch like Jock, I'm gonna be stealing like it ain't no tomorrow. I am going to go in that store, get everything I get regularly. I'm going to bag my shit up, swipe my link card. As soon as that bitch say ain't no pending balance on there, I'm going to walk the fuck out. And I'm going to have one of my cousins with me that'll punch your ass so hard you going to think a Jet 2 holiday hit your bitch ass if you think I ain't finna walk out that stuff. And please follow me to that motherfucking car if you feeling motherfucking froggy, bitch. You ain't going to make it back to your motherfucking position at that fucking Walmart store. I'm telling you. You want to take some link? Like I don't be taking shit already. Watch this. It's okay. I'm going to tell you.
These people are going berserk. These people are going berserk over no food stamps in November, y'all. This is beyond crazy. I've been seeing a lot of videos on TikTok, on YouTube, and on Instagram where people are going berserk about them possibly not getting any money for November with this shutdown. These people are literally going online saying, yes, I am going up in there and I'm gonna get my fit and I'm going to my Kanye bank. People are literally saying that on videos. I'm like, y'all some dumb ass. Child. Here we go again.
Hey, TikTok. So I was scrolling to TikTok and I just saw that
they might go on, ICE might be called on you because you don't sound like you speak English too good. So you done came on here sounding like your ass ain't supposed to be here anyway. Okay, you're gonna probably be laid out by ICE. But go ahead, girl.
Next month, us low class.
Yeah, girl.
People, our lower class. We ain't gonna get no motherfucking food stamps. Let me tell you. You know how many people I have seen saying they're gonna go to Walmart and steal? Like, they don't know that we don't give a fuck. Like, either you're gonna give us food or we're gonna take that bitch. Why are they doing this? Like, why are they trying us like this? Like, come on now. We're trying to survive out here. And the way that we survive is by taking shit. So, get it together. Get it together, MAGA. Because y'all motherfuckers are the ones that have more food, that need more food stamps than us Latino and blacks. So, good luck to ya. And you voted for this.
Good luck to you too. You're going straight to jail.
Hey, TikTok.
What y'all think? These people are nuts.
All I know is if they stop my food stamps, me and my man will be at the grocery store walking out with two big ass carts, and ain't bet nobody better do nothing because my man coming hard behind me, and it only take him one time to punch your ass. All I know is if they stop my food stamps.
So theft and assault. You got 2 charges right there. Okay. Oh, and communicating threats. That's 3. Okay. That's like 3 charges right there in just that one video. That small little video that you just did. Communicating threats. Theft. Girl, let's keep going.
Donald Trump done fucked up. Let's just make it clear, okay? He talking about people ain't getting food stamps in November and probably not December. He better get ready because it's about to go down, okay? What you gonna learn is you don't play with black people's food stamps, okay? So get ready because people about to just start taking shit, okay? Donald Trump done fucked.
It's not that serious, guys. I mean, go to some food banks. They give you free food, okay? Nice, good old box. I know. I told you on Thursdays I go and be giving food like through like food banks and stuff. They give you a nice big like fresh fruit, veggies. The one I go to, they give meat. They give a whole bunch of stuff, canned goods, like good stuff, milk, eggs, all of that, honey. Okay, you still whip you up a little something up over there. You know, you probably ain't gonna have a huge spread like you usually have for Thanksgiving, but you still gonna have some food in your house. But to be out here, catching some charges and say, who want to be in jail for Thanksgiving and Christmas? Like, who want to do that? Especially New Year coming up. All right. You want to be out here turning up, not in jail like this. Like, come on now. Over some damn food stamps. Like, seriously, y'all put in there what y'all think. This shit is out of control. This is out of control. I'm just like, yo, I ain't about to be going to jail for shit. I wish I got some food stamps, though. I really do. Because, baby, I be hating to swipe my card to be getting shit. And I be seeing people in there, and I know it be food stamps with 2 buggies of food. I be like, bitch. Oh, I be so mad. Like, why I spend my money? And they out here, girl, tax-free with a little EBT card with 2 buggies full to the top. Okay, with food. Just a hot-ass mess. But thank the Lord for what he allowed me to have. I ain't never had to want for nothing. So praise God for that. Let's get into some Krishan news. All right. My refrigerator is full, and so is my cubby. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, that's all I can say. That's all I can say. All right, moving along. According to It's On Site, shout out to It's On Site. Krishan faces some backlash after making disturbing comments about Taseki, which is her sister, and accuses her sister of being a neglectful parent during a heated rant. Pot calling the kettle black. That's what it's giving. How you gonna call your sister a neglectful parent and you still feeding your 2-year-old a bottle of milk when he clearly is supposed to be eating solid foods? Why are you calling someone and I don't want to read you down too much, Krishan, but why are you calling someone a neglectful parent when you the one that was drinking brown liquor during the time you were carrying your child, and now he's not walking, talking, or any of the things he's supposed to be doing at 2? Why are you calling someone a neglectful parent when you were seen leaving your child unattended at the beach on a very, very windy, cold night, at night, mind you, okay, with a blanket over him while you were several feet away from him while the tide was still coming in, and he was left there unattended? Why are you calling someone a bad parent or a neglectful parent when you had your son in a smoke shop where people were smoking weed and hookah and drinking around your child? Why? Let's go here. I got one more. Why would you call someone a neglectful parent when most recently we just saw that you were in Las Vegas where you tore up a hotel room with your now ex-boyfriend who's been talking major shit about you online, and there was drugs and everything else in the room with your son present, okay? And he again was unattended from what your boyfriend was saying. So y'all were getting high in a room with your son. If that's not a neglectful mother, I just gave y'all about 5-6 examples. Let's get into this. But she want to come online and act like she forgot about those things. Let's go ahead and get into this.
Her name was Latifah. She jumped in the mix and was like, and her son, we didn't say, oh, you're stupid, you're slow. You wanted to go sell, she was a stripper. You sell pussy. You wanted to go sell pussy just for your first kid to be raped by his cousin. Nobody said nothing to you. You know what everybody did in the family? We went and looked for the person that raped her son. We didn't even hold Latifah accountable. We didn't care. We went for who hurted the kid. All right, cool. This time around, something happened with my son. You found a way in to play. Okay, cool. Then her name was Latifah. She jumped in the mix.
All right, so they're going off on Krishan for calling her sister a deadbeat. But girl, you get the award. You get the Grammy for being the deadbeat mother of the year. You really do. I do not know anyone that's a worse parent than Krishan Rock. I gotta say it. Fuck Krishan. My prayers is for the baby. All right. So this person Jeff says that who needs enemies when you have a sister like Krishan? Amen to that. This person Fabi says that she's a vindictive person at the core, or at her core. Said take note that she only gives us more traumatic details about their past when she's at odds with her sister. It's like she's using this information as a get back. I agree. Let's continue. This person Chocolate says, how can you bring up her son, your nephew, when she has respected you and the fact that you ain't even want your son, her nephew, and said that you also should be careful speaking on kids when you are literally keeping yours away from getting help from a doctor. Come on, Lord. Says it. Oh yeah, said sister would be out of the window because I would definitely tell her don't speak on my son when her son sounds like a cat. See, I ain't even gonna say that. I didn't say it. I did not say it. Now he do be meowing. He do. Now I'm not picking at the child, but the last video that I did see of him, she was talking to him and he did start making cat sounds. Now he really did do that. So this person here is not lying. Let's move along. And again, we are not picking at the child. So eating that be out your life says, oh wow, what that is? Says that why is she acting like it's Taseki's fault if her son was SA? Like what? Right. Okay. You blaming a child for being violated. Girl, sit down. All right. So this person, Bernice, says, I'm understanding the correlation between Taseki being a dancer in the night and her son being R-word. It says, why would you weaponize something like that? I agree. Okay. This person here, Tara, says that, like, what's the relevance of a child's traumatic experience? Says that she didn't find God, she found an excuse. Come on, because 1 week Krishan is saved and the next week she cussing people out. And on demon time, you are high this week and next week you are saved. Like, girl, now I know I've been saved 678 times. That's not the point. This is not about me, okay? Yes, I've been saved 678 times, but my point is, you be playing with the Lord too much, Krishan. You been in church on this right here with your baby on your side, on your hip, and then the next week you here with it, and here with it, brown liquor and weed with it, and the next Sunday you here with it. Hallelujah and all that. Girl, sit down, okay? Focus on your child. Focus on your child and why he is not medically where he needs to be. That's your problem. Take that baby back over to your sister, that same sister that you arguing with. Go and take that child back to your sister and let your sister raise this child. And you go take some parenting classes so you can figure out why you so fucked up in life. All right, moving right along. We got to move for her. All right, we got 2 more topics and then we're out of here. All right, because I got to get my work done. Let's get into some mess where Marlo Hampton, honey, the one with 467 mug shots, her from Real Housewives of Atlanta. She's not on the show anymore because she's not relevant. She didn't have a storyline, and we didn't care to hear about her nephews anymore, okay, or this house that she was not building, that she was showing some blueprints for that we never ever saw being built. Let's get into her. All right, because she had something to say about Kandi and Todd. You always have something to say about someone else's life when your life is just as fucked up, and we're going to show it here in a second. Yeah, I've been saved I've been saved a lot of times. All right, I'm saved today until somebody try me. And then I got to come back to the Lord. All right, so shout out to Braxton Family Values fan post. So they said that Marlo Hampton shared that Kandi settled pretty much when she married Todd. So she said that Kandi settled marrying Todd. She said that Kandi could not get a man on her level, so she chose Todd. I feel like Kandi could get any man that she wants. All right, Kandi got money. Men are drawn to women who are bosses out here nowadays with a little, with a little money. And Candy's not a bad looking girl, no homo. All right, so she can pull any man she wants, I believe. I think Kandi can get a man probably before you. They said that when a woman is making $2 million a year and gets with a man only making $2,000 a year, says that that's a big settle in Marlo's eyes. Now she claims that Kandi helped Todd come up and that he used a relationship to build off of her name and money. Okay. Now I said that Marlo even said that Kandi been playing big mama for years and taking care of men and ain't nothing new for her. So she's trying to say that Kandi is out here like a big mama, out here dating men that's below her so that she can feel accomplished. Okay. Well, you have some women who like to date down, and that's Candi's prerogative. She and Todd have been married now, like 12, 14 years. So shout out to them for still being married. They're in Hollywood. Most Hollywood marriages don't even last that long. Marlo, when you gonna get married? When you gonna stop being on TV and hiring people to be your boyfriend on national television for a storyline? See, Kandi actually has a husband. You, my girl, you do not. Okay, you do not. So go on over there and sell your funked up, musky clothes so that you can pay your bills. All right, Kandi is a whole boss out here. I can't even believe I'm taking up with Kandi, but I got to roll with Kandi on this. She chose to be with Todd. If that's what she like, I love it. She's helping Todd come up. Why wouldn't she? She's his wife. Why wouldn't she? Why would she be driving in a Bentley and he be on a bike? That's her husband. If she wants to help him come up, that's just what the fuck it is. That's what she chose. Now, Todd did have a career, mind you, before he married Kandi, but no, he was not living as wealthy as he is now before marrying Kandi. So maybe Candi's preference is to date men that's below her because she likes to still have that mentality of a boss. Maybe she don't want a man that makes more money than her, because then that will make her feel like, that she's not as bossed up as she is. You have some women that's like that. They like to date down. So what? Okay. Todd is freaky like she likes. Okay. Todd likes to have threesomes. Candy like that as well. So maybe that's why they get along so well. But Marlo, do you even have $2,000? We about to get into that because it's looking like you have just came out to say that you had some financial difficulties, and now you got to start selling your clothes, wigs, shoes, and all of the things like Kim Zolciak had to do. Right? Mm-hmm. Let's get into you, girl. Why you over here worrying about Candy and Todd? They good over there. Candy lights is on. Yours about to be off. Let's get into it. Mm-hmm. See, when people be worried about other people and not focusing on their own life, that's the type of time you be on. I can't stand biatches like that. Worry about yourself and what you got going on, sis. All right, because I think Candy and Todd, they got their shit over there, doing what it need to be doing. All right, so Marlo Hampton is reportedly facing some financial challenges as she started selling her designer pieces collected over the years, because you know she been dating old sugar daddies, all right, millionaires and billionaires. That's how she got that townhome she's living in now, because you were slobbing down a lot of schlong so that you can live comfortably, ma'am. Okay, yeah, because you know you got about 27,000 mug shots yourself out here slicing and dicing folk with your violent ass. Now, Marlo recently hosted a yard sale. See, you out here doing yard sales, and Candy out here with businesses. See the difference? So Marlo recently hosted a yard sale, girl, and pop-up event where she had tons of high-end items on display. See, you are selling old musky clothes, and Candy actually has a store where she sells clothes. You see what's going with that? Right. So from bags to shoes to luxury outfits, okay? Mm-hmm. So you gotta sell red bottoms to keep your lights on, girl. Now, I said that let's be real, that it's no secret that times have changed, and even some to the ladies who were once making $600K a season on Real Housewives of Atlanta. So you're not on the show anymore, you're not relevant. So now you got to come for Candy and Todd so you can still be relevant and get some drama out there so people can still be speaking your name. But the person that needs to be speaking your name is not speaking your name. That would be Andy Cohen. See, he should have brought you back as a friend of, but you weren't given what needed to be given. So, girl, the difference between you and Candy is Candy left the show. You were fired. Get into that. All right. Let's get back to this. All right. So, so Real Housewives of Atlanta are having to make adjustments in this economy. So you got to make adjustments, and Candy is on Broadway. So sometimes you got to do what you got to do in order to keep things afloat. See, you're not floating, girl. You're drowning, because look at all the clothes behind you. So you got to have yard sales. You got to have yard sales. And Candy don't have to do that. So why are you worrying about Candy and Todd and Candy being a sugar mama? At least she can afford to be a sugar mama. Okay. Do you have any sugar in your cabinets, let alone being a sugar mama, girl? What do you think about that? Yeah, it bothers me when people just always worrying about what's going on in other people's house and how they're getting along and what they're doing. Worry about yourself. You're drowning. I ain't seen no post yet where Candy had to do no yard sales and selling no clothes that she already wore before in order to pay her bills. She ain't there yet. You, my girl, you are. You out here dating old men, getting worms on top of worms. And did I say worms? Because you don't have shit else going on. What are you good at besides throat gargling, Marlo? Throat gargling old wormy balls. That's what you do to get by, girl. So focus on your life and leave Candies alone. All right. With that being said, that is my show. I love you guys down. Oh, I had to go down on her. I cannot stand Marlo. All right. Yes, honey. Yeah, that was oh, yeah. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. That was for me. Thank you. All right, but thank you guys for being here today. I really I appreciate you guys. All right, please don't forget to tap on that like button for me. Yeah, girl, she got worms on top of worms. You know when you mess with old people, okay? That's what my grandmother always said. When you sleep with old men, they give you worms, right? And Marlo, she loved them old wrinkly men, child. In there with the old wrinkly balls in your bed, girl. You just reaching over there and it's just like, ugh, feeling like a little bit of, feeling like Play-Doh, some wet Play-Doh over there. You got to put a rubber band around that thing to make them sit up like that. Ugh. Oh, I about threw up. Oh, God. All right, but thank y'all for being here. I love you guys down. To my top flight Maj, Truth TV Podcast Tower, KBR, Sweet Essence, Scorpion Miss, Rose Armstead. You guys rock. I love you guys down. Thank you to all the content creators who stopped by to support. Jonetta Speaks, Simple Mom Family TV, JCD Creation, Shay P in the Bushes, Miss Didi. Thanks for being here. Queen Speaks TV. Did I say Shay Renee? Shay Renee as well. Thanks for being here. Schoolboy, if you stop by, also thanks for being here. Black women in the building, if you're here, thanks for being here as well. Those are the usuals that stop by. Did I miss anyone? Miles, let me know so we can get out of here, girl. Again, happy hump day to everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. If so, don't forget to tap on that like. Somebody said, ew, I know, right? Yeah, girl, gargling old wrinkly balls out there, just shooting worms everywhere. All right, all kind of worms, girl. More worms than the man out here fishing. But anywho and anyway, thank y'all so much for a great show today. See you guys later. I will be doing a pop-in. You guys, please keep your notifications on so you do not miss the show. All right. With that being said, honey, we're going to get on out of here. Again, don't forget to tap on my like. And I will see you guys later. All right. Bye.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's what I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go.